Welcome to today's episode of Single Singles. On today's episode, I have someone that's ready to talk to us. She's also back in the camera. I've been having lots of people back in the camera in my show right now, and I hope you are enjoying it and you are enjoying this whole change in Single Singles. Anyway, all we're after is a story. And all we're after is what we gain from the story. What are we getting from the story? And please, if you know you want to reach out to any of those ladies, we are open to give us job. We will give it to them. We will contact them. Bring money to start business, pay school fees for children. We are ready. We will get their contacts across to you. In any way you wish to reach out to those women, please do. Single parenting is not something anybody wish to go through. Single parenting is not easy. I remember the last guest I had. She said, I don't wish for my enemy to even be a single parent. To tell me the struggles those women go through, or the struggle every single parent out there go through to bring up their children, to make sure they fill that gap as a mother and as a father. So today we have a special guest that wish to share her story. Though she's a single mother, but she's also widowed. So let's hear the story from another point of view, from another person. You know, she's not just a single mother, she's a widow. Let's see the challenges that comes along with being a widow. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And what's your story now?
So far, so good. Being a single mother is not easy. It comes with a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
The children, our society these days does not encourage single mothers. Instead, you have this thing they do. They stigmatize you because you're a single parent. Sometimes you're being called names. Sometimes people want to take advantage of you because of the situation of being a single parent. Because single parenting is so challenging. Leaves you with so many tasks of being a father and mother at the same time.
Yeah.
So the task of bringing up your children alone, it's not easy. It's difficult. So life out there as a single parent it's not rosy. It's not rosy.
So what would you say are some of the challenges you faced?
School fees for my children, the house rent, most time feeding. I face those challenges a lot.
Okay, will you want to tell us one or two events that happened, how you handled it? We'd like to know.
Yes. At the time I have to change my accommodation. When my job stopped, I was out of job and I have to.
Okay, you were working before?
Yes.
Okay, as what?
Working in a bank.
Oh, okay, a banker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when my job stopped, I have this challenge of meeting up with my accommodation, my rental. So I have to move myself and my children from where we used to be to a lower place. Let me use that term.
Okay.
And changing my children's school from private school to government school so that I could meet up.
So what was the effect of these changes on your children?
At the time, I saw my girl academically drawing back because of I don't know if I say the challenge of the school from private to public, and the accommodation, it was not as rosy, as peaceful as it used to be. We have to go to a house that is public, no privacy and stuff.
So when did this happen? Was it after the death of their father, or what happened?
Yes.
When did it start?
The father died a long time ago.
Okay.
I became a single mom since from 2006.
Wow.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Since 2006. How many
Yes.
children do you have?
So
How old are they now?
at 21 and 19.
Wow. So what happened? Why did you not consider remarrying, getting married to somebody else?
I want to train my children to a certain level whereby they can stand on their own even if I'm not there.
At 21 and 19, I think they should stand on their own. Come on. They are
Yes,
grown.
now they are grown.
Yeah.
But at then,
Okay, okay.
I wanted them to get to a certain stage where they will stand for themselves even if I'm not there.
So now, what are you doing since you lost your job? What are you doing now to sustain the family?
I'm hairstylist.
Okay. So is the family of your husband reaching out to you and
No.
your children? It's just been you. Why?
Very
And why? Why are they not reaching out to you? Were you bad to them? Was there any issues before the passing of their son?
no, there will be no issue
Hmm.
except for tribalism.
Oh, yeah.
This person is not from my place. Stuff like that.
Okay, so now nobody is even calling to know the well-being of the children
No.
and you, nothing. It's all you and
Just
you.
me and me and me alone.
And you use the money from the hair shop, the salon to take care of the children. Yeah, it has been sustaining you.
It has not been sustaining as it used to be or as it's supposed to be, but to some extent, it's paying some bills.
Okay, okay, okay. So now I just want to ask your children. How has this those things, losing their father, how has it really affected them psychologically, mental, as in, how has it been to them?
Well, their father has not been with them for a very long time and he has not been there from early stage of their lives. They're barely 5. The senior was barely 5 when their father was no more. So sometimes they go ask, Mom, how come it's only us that don't have a father? Every other person have a father, but we don't. When is our father coming? So that has been.
So how do you cope with that? How do you answer such questions?
Well, I'll tell them your father traveled, that he'll come back soon.
Even at this age?
No, now they've come to time, they know that
Okay,
they don't have a father.
Okay. Okay. All right. So right now, as it is right now, you see somebody that is interested in getting married to you, and you wish to get married.
Sure.
Okay. What kind of a man do you look out for? What kind of a man do you wish to get married to?
Previous field. Another field pocket too.
Okay, Holy Ghost and Naira field.
Yes.
Okay, all the Holy Ghost and Naira field. I have a wife to give to you. Contact me fast. All right. Okay, so in this whole journey now, what would you say has been your greatest challenge you faced?
Stigmatization.
Oh, the stigmatized.
Yes.
Well, don't they know that you are a widow? It's not, how have they been stigmatizing you? Why? How?
See, once you're a single parent, they assume that you're a bad woman. That is the reason why you are single and parenting at the same time.
So in what way have they stigmatized? You want to share with me one story with us, one experience?
Yeah, somebody once told me, now make you know if you stay husband house.
Is it that the person don't know that you are a widow?
Well, I don't share that part of the story.
Okay, maybe.
I actually don't see that widow stuff as a yardstick to be lazy. So I put that aside and take the challenge of a single person.
Okay, alright. So what would be your advice to young girls out there that are about to get married? What would be your advice to them so that they don't make mistake?
Yeah, life actually is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's like a jungle. Not like it's a jungle out here. So before you get married, please Know the custom and tradition of the person you're getting married to,
Mm.
and marry your friend and marry somebody that you can relate with and have a girl of God.
Okay, now, I know I want to let you go right now, but marry somebody that you know the custom and the tradition of the person. Are you sure you are not speaking, advising from experience?
Yes, kind of. In my own time, I said, if you want to stay and inherit your husband's property and everything, you must marry his brother, one of his brothers. Or
Okay.
else, if you don't want to marry one of his brother, then you go.
So that is your tradition.
Yes.
Did he tell you before getting you he got married to you?
No.
Okay, you just found out when he
Just
died.
found out.
And you need to leave. You had to like leave everything
Yes.
the both of you built together and start all over again.
Yes.
Because of the tradition.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you mind telling us the place? No, we don't want to tell you so that we'll start telling our young girls, stay away from these people so that you not go and marry his brother. Okay, that is something. So young girls, before you get married, hope you heard what she said. Look for, go deep. Check the tradition of your husband to be before you enter. Before you enter now, at the end of the day, you start hearing one thing or the other. So check the tradition of your husband to be. And what about your advice for married people? There are some marriages that is shaking already. What will you say to those spouse, to those married people? How do you think they should handle this situation? Will you tell the woman to walk out of the marriage? Will you tell the man to leave the marriage? What would be your advice to them?
Well, my advice to married couples is, if it's not working out, please let it be. Abusive marriage, violence in marriage, instead, let there shouldn't be marriage.
So any marriage that is abusive, what about if the man is not abusive? What do you think you should happen?
It's not just the men that are abusive.
Even women.
Women too are abusive.
Yeah, I know. So what about if we are not talking about domestic violence here? What else? Well, let me say they are having one or misunderstanding or the other that is about to lead to breakup.
There is nothing that cannot be remedied.
Okay.
Talk about everything. I mean everything. Talk about everything. Seek for forgiveness. Always say I'm sorry. And forgive.
Okay. So you heard her from her. There's nothing you cannot forgive as a man or a woman, no matter how bad it is. There's something that you can do about it. Forgiveness is the key to a successful, to a good marriage. So try and forgive. Okay, now we have viewers everywhere watching us. So what would you say? Okay, this is what I need from you people. This is how you can help me. And let's see if somebody may want to reach out to you.
What I would love to be assisted with right now is my children's education.
Okay. So what level are they?
One is 300 level and the other one is yet to start, yet to get admission.
But he or she is through the university, with the secondary school, and they have their results, everything.
Yes.
Okay. So what she needs right now from you, if you can assist her children, their education. One is in 300 level, while the other one is about to. If possible, if you can just pay maybe for her jam, you reach out to her. If you can do one or two things for her, please. The children education is what she needs your help in. Please help her to help these children go to school. Please, it will carry a little bit on her weight now. She's carrying everything on her. She pays school fees, she feeds the children, house rent and everything. If you can pay school fees for her, I'm sure she will relax a little. So please, if there's any way you can help her with the children's school fees, if you wish to reach out to her, please just call your number on your screen. And if you wish to reach out to her, it will really go a long way. Thank you. Okay, thanks for coming to Single Single. We have a little thing for you from the producers of Single Singles. We say thank you very much. We know it's small, but just to say thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much for coming. And please try to reach out to her. Reach out to her. Don't mind the fact that you're not seeing her face. If you want to see her face, call the number, you'll see her face. When you want to pay the children's school fees, you'll see if she will not show you her face that day. She will show you her face and tell you thank you. So if you want to see her face, please assist. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope you learned something from her story. And until I come your way next time for another juicy episode, you enjoy it, I promise. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed as you remain your host, Nancy Evans. See you.